Hello parents, hope you're doing great. You'll be amazed to know that India actually has more honors graduates than America has children. With so many people entering the workforce, the competition is fierce. All parents they want their children to have successful careers. So how can parents help their children? Well, you can teach them career management skills. And career management skills will help your child navigate the job market through learning and experience. So by acquiring all the essential skills, your child will be able to launch a successful career and grow in the future. So by the end of this video, you'll get to know how you can help your child to fly high by navigating the job market. Yes, you're right. This video, we're going to discuss about how parents can help their children to navigate the job market. Yeah, we're going to discuss 6 ways in which parents can help their children. Now, let's jump into the video. 6 ways in which parents can help their children to navigate the job market. The first is instill a love for continuous learning. So in the past, the job market was based on progress based on the career ladder and more emphasis was on theoretical knowledge. This is actually changing now. In today's time, along with the theoretical knowledge, more preference is actually given to the skills acquired and experience. So in the future, employees will have to continuously upgrade themselves and switch from one role to another. For example, software engineers must upskill themselves continuously with new technologies to grow in their careers. Similarly, professions in the field of marketing, finance, and law demand continuous learning to tackle any obstructions. So it is very essential to give space for them to explore, create, innovate, and grow in their way. So allow them to make mistakes and help them rectify those and learn from them. So every individual needs to learn from their mistake as it creates a potential to grow. And allow them to learn about different things. In this way, more options will be available to them and the child will be able to choose projects that interest them and they will also get learning opportunities that will help them grow. So parents can help the children to upgrade the skills regularly in this way and they will develop a continuous love for learning because our whole education system is basically based on just marks, getting the grade and getting the job. It's not about learning so much. So this continuous learning practice is very, very important and that will help your child to be successful in the real world, in the job market and in his personal life also. Next is help them broaden their horizons. So in this developing world, companies are making a shift to remote working and hiring teams across the globe. There is a high chance that your child will too end up working with people from overseas or from different cultural backgrounds. So parents can help their children to learn how to respect and appreciate different cultures and also develop interpersonal skills, and these are essential aspects of the job market. If your child can speak different languages, then this is a sign that they're well versed with cultures of different backgrounds also. Not necessarily, learning language is also important, but they should also need to be abreast how they greet in a particular culture, how they interact. All these things are very, because even from India, US, UK are also quite different in their way of interaction. It is a good way to gain knowledge about different cultures. As a parent, you can help them by encouraging them to undertake work experience, which will in turn broaden their horizons. So they can gain experience by working in local restaurants, stores, and even they could do internships or projects under someone to learn that, right? And also interacting with students of different nationalities by going through a student exchange program would be helping them to broaden their horizons. Next comes help them become an effective team player. So team player is very, very important because today in the corporate world it's not only about the technical skills, it's about who can do a teamwork, who is more adaptable and flexible. That is also very much required to be successful in the corporate world. To climb high on the career ladder, today's leaders need to have the ability to work together, complement each other, value all efforts, and actually function as a team. So domains like sales, marketing, finance, and design are being brought together and placed into teams so that it can fasten up because there could be churning of ideas, brainstorming that could help them move faster. So the performance management of top firms has changed and success is no longer based on individual efforts. Definitely, when individuals need to work and contribute to their team work. So when individuals work together as a team, different values and opinions form a ground, and when all these combine, the best results are actually. Parents can help children develop this skill by enrolling them in sports or projects where they have to work as a team. So in this way, they will gain knowledge on how they can play an effective role in a team and value every opinion. And they'll also come to understand whether a child is a team player, a team member, or he prefers to work individually, or he is actually going to be a team leader. They'll be able to understand by these activities. Then help them develop an understanding of the job market. So with the growth of social media channels, it is hard to stay away from others' opinions and pieces of information. But young people's perception of careers and jobs are considered to be inaccurate, as most of the knowledge they derive is based on the information they get from television or social media. Let me give you an example. Like one of the students who came to me, she said, she wants to actually become an air hostess. She was in class 9. So when I asked her, why you want to become an air hostess? So she said, sir, मुझे बताओ ना कैसे बनना है. So I said, okay, I'll tell you that. But please first tell me why you want to become an air hostess. I asked her. She said, sir, I've been traveling in flights with my parents. Almost I take 10 flights in a year. And during these flights, I've seen that, these air hostesses, it's like a nice job. And it looks relatively easy because, they need to serve food, dress themselves nicely, talk to the customers. And they also get the opportunity to, sightseeing in so many different locations. Sometimes Dubai, Mauritius, Mumbai, London. Wow, Ghumna Firna plus, easy job and salary also. So why wouldn't I like to take it up? I think it's a good option. When I heard this from her, I said, thank you for sharing, your perspective. You definitely have observed certain things, but can I share something more about this career with you? She said yes, and then I shared with her that please don't take me otherwise, but I'm not trying to discourage you, but try to understand holistically the career. So in this career, sometimes the customers may become demanding, they may become angry also, the crew may not be cooperative, there may be emergency situations. And have you ever interacted with an air hostess to understand whether they get the time for the sightseeing that you're talking about? Well, sometimes their sleep cycles are affected because get late in the night and they are sleeping at different times, or sometimes in different cities also, or sometimes they start in the same city and they come back to the same city at night. So please understand all these things, and if you feel that you are able to live with the cons and the pros both, then only you go for this option. So the idea of whole is to help them make an informed decision. That is the whole idea of what I'm trying to say. So parents, basically, they can help their children to survive and cope well in the job market by understanding the fast changing nature of jobs in the economy, because the things are changing fast right now, because in certain jobs, you need to use technology very much. So AI, when people think that AI is going to replace, I'm sure, if you think that AI is going to replace type in the chat box, AI is not going to replace jobs. They will replace some competitive jobs. But those students, those professionals who learn how to use AI in their particular profession, be it art, be it design, be it technology, if they learn how to use AI and they can use AI to make better things. For example, a content writer. So content writers should not be afraid of ChatGPT. If they can use ChatGPT to generate better content, then that could actually make their job better. Because ChatGPT needs to be given the right prompts and the right input. So if you learn how the prompt engineering, give them the right inputs, it can save you the task of doing the research. Because सारे research उसके अंदर है already, and it can also help you to craft. But you should know how to give the prompt. What kind of a tone, language, vocabulary is required for that particular article that you're going to write. Even as a content writer, that inputs, when you give to ChatGPT, it will be able to figure out much better. So your role as a content writer still remains even though AI exists. So you should discuss with the child what they learn from schools and other people. Through discussion, you can rectify them if they are wrong and acknowledge them with the correct information. So in this way, they will also learn to accept their mistakes. So encourage your child to think accurately and independently, and allow them to speak and consider all their viewpoints while listening to them. Very, very important to listen to the child. The fifth point is encourage resourcefulness. As a parent, you should teach your child to be solution driven, analyze and find answers to the problems by themselves rather than be problem driven. See, problem में उनको नहीं रहना है. They need to identify, understand the problem and look at solution driven, because that is what the companies are looking at today. So when individuals are resourceful, they attract new ideas, approaches and possibilities. Then actually they become self-sufficient. So encourage your child to get involved in management skills, entrepreneurship and leadership, as these will help them to develop these qualities on their own. Allow them to take risks and have confidence in their decisions and be self-reliant. If a child becomes resourceful, then they will develop skills, knowledge and confidence which will actually help them to stand out from the crowd. So then the importance of networking and effective career conversation. Today the world, is all about networking also, but many students, they are getting misled and they are diving only in the world of competition. So we need to rise beyond competition to the spirit of cooperation and collaboration. That is also a spirit of career vision hub, where we encourage students and parents to have a collaborative approach, collaborative mindset. So parents can help their children by having effective career conversations. When they have career conversations, it could be within the parent and the child, or it could be with other family members also. But this conversation should be very positive, where we are not instructing the child that ये career करना चाहिए, but we should sharing our experiences and also sharing with them about what the different kind of options that are available in the world, how the world is moving forward, what the job market is. We can share the experiences with them. So in this way, parents will also get an idea. अगर आप जब बात करोगे तो child will also share with about his experiences or his understanding about the career options. So parents will get an idea about in which field the child is interested in, and the child will feel that the decisions are valued and listened to. So with more than 1 billion people who are entering the workforce today, there's a lot of competition. Such conversations with your child will help them develop an accurate self-identity, and they will realize that the world only does not revolve around themselves. And they will also understand that the world is bigger than they thought, and a lot of opportunities are available for them, and that will help them develop the conversation. So effective career conversations are vital, no matter how old you are. Right? And even if the child is coming up with an unconventional career, don't just dismiss it. Share about it if you know about it, or if you don't know about it, ask the child to research about it and come back to you, and then have a conversation again about it. Now, coming to networking with other students, professionals, or students of other colleges can help your child to realize how everything operates, and also your child needs to understand that networking is not always about landing a job only. It's not that networking is सिर्फ job लेने के लिए. It will help you develop a different perspective, even creating new possibilities and learning from other experiences. So teaching a child how to sell their skills, if you suppose your child takes part in an ad contest, so that will help your child to actually understand how to sell a particular product. That will not only help the child to explore, but even if the child works as a team in that particular thing, it will help him to understand and the real world and help him earn revenue also. That will help him to find employment in the future in turn, right? So all these conversations are essential for a child to excel in their life. So this drawing room conversations can also go a lot of way, where you can do in your home, and also the networking which they do outside the home can also help. So both these things are also very, very important. So I hope this video has been helpful for you and you got a lot of insights. So I understand, parents, they want to prepare their children for the future so they can get the best from their life. So preparing them for the career has become very essential. So prepare your child to face the world by inculcating these 6 principles that we talked about in this particular video.